Yesterday was actually a pretty big day, and it may not look like it from the candles in the charts. We're seeing obviously still more red this morning, not as much as we were seeing early yesterday. But I think a lot of people missed what happened with institutional money. They missed what happened in the Senate. And these are all things that are actually very beneficial for us moving forward. So we're going to talk about all that and more in this video. So if you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So what we've been watching for ADA is it just continue to stay on this structure, this big descending wedge. Nothing really new, nothing new to report there. I will say each and every one of these days has been a slightly lower low, which is per the structure, right? We keep testing the bottom, we keep testing the top every single day. And people probably don't know this, but right now at the time of filming this video, ADA is actually currently broken out. We actually started our breakout kind of in the middle of yesterday. We had our little surge past here around 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we've stayed completely broken out overnight. We did a little bit of a retest around 3 a.m. or so, nice little bounce back. And we'll talk about why we got this kind of rally out here in just a moment here, but I'm hoping that we stay broken out here. If we do fall back in, we actually have the potential to create a little bit of that right shoulder here and create an even bigger inverse head and shoulders. Here's our neckline. So we might actually create a little bit of surge past there and build a little momentum. I'm not saying that's going to happen for sure, right? It's possible we could just fall back into this, stay within this structure until, again, the end of this, which is showing sometime either Wednesday or Thursday. So those are kind of the big days to watch here. But, this is where you might start to see a little bit of that pivot in terms of ADA. We do have some moving averages here. Again, a tap on our 200-day would actually be incredibly bullish if that's where our right shoulder was created, and then probably a subsequent bounce to the upside. All right. Now, BTC is helping a lot with this because BTC had a nice bounce back day, surging all the way back up to its candle close at about 105,623. Right now, we are down on the daily, only down about 0.5% or so. But what I will say is that we actually had some big things take place yesterday that a lot of people missed. First of all, we actually had a big deal happen in the Senate. And what they did was officially pass the cloture vote for the Genius Act crypto stablecoin bill. Now, guys, this isn't the official passing of the bill that itself, but what this is that basically they agreed, hey, we're not going to endlessly debate this into the ground, and we're going to put this to a vote. And what I think is very important about this is this actually passed with a bipartisan vote, 66 voting in favor of. So it's possible that we might actually see an acceleration of a stablecoin bill through the Senate in the very short term. Now, what I did want to mention as well is while we were dealing with a lot of this chop and the ups and downs of yesterday, institutional money just continuing to just hammer that buy button day after day after day. Guys, just look at since all the way back here. Gosh, what was that? For about a month now, there have actually only been 3 institutional unload days during that entire time. And a lot of people are missing that this is taking place. A lot of people are bearish or are complaining or whining. Guys, they are accumulating at such a rate that OTC balances are severely depleted. We're seeing exchange supply removed at an insane rate, and this is taking place for ADA too, that eventually there is going to be a moment that things just take off and start to run. BTC might kick it off. We're going to see Ethereum follow. ADA is going to follow. It's just the normal cycle of things, right? And this could be where ADA decides to take its next leg, like we've been talking about, like we're waiting for, right? This big breakout here. What I will say too is when we look at this BTC dominance, it's starting to look a little toppy on this bounce that we got here, right around this 20-day moving average. We have had a test on this on today's daily candle. So we'll see if we start to potentially break back down. We just would need a little bit of confidence in the crypto market, just need a little bit of push. I mean, guys, it wouldn't take much to get the market going right now. Yes, there are still people stuck in bearish sentiment. There are still people anticipating big drops, but people don't realize that that's kind of an essential thing. You need that to be the case so that you get FOMO that takes us to higher ranges, especially when we're not in adoption yet. We're talking about just right now the capital that is in the space currently trying to re-enter the crypto market. That's what we're waiting for. Had a nice surge of it, didn't get there all the way, right? Look at this. Hit right on the trend. Bouncing along it. We're just waiting for that breakdown moment. This thing could break at any day. It doesn't even need to be a big event. It just needs to be enough to cause either a BTC breakout, altcoin following, and then there you go. You got people stuck chasing once again. So we'll see what happens today. Again, we might not get much until Wednesday, like we talked about yesterday. We're just all following our trends, following our trends right now, and we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Just wanted to keep this one a little bit shorter for you guys. I appreciate you. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but have a great day. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.